Hey guys, this is Alan Pierce, and I'm here to tell you why I think I'd be a great fit for your company. I went to your website and learned about the origin of your unusual name, FTC Four Lobe, and found out that the four lobe means really the engagement of every part of the brain, the creative, the artistic, the analytical, and the organized. These are all characteristics that I regularly engage in my work and in my life, and I think I could engage and deliver back to your clients for an awesome culinary tour experience. In terms of being artistic and creative, I am a trained musician, singer, choral director. I've been involved in the visual arts for a long time, curating art shows. I'm very organized and have organized a lot of events myself. Working in the nonprofit world, I've organized gala events, art shows, music shows, boat parties, all kinds of events. And I really enjoy doing that, creating a kind of a wonderful event or occasion or atmosphere, and then seeing people enjoy it and enter into it and then talk about it for days, weeks, months, or even years afterwards. In terms of passion for food, that's the obvious one. I love everything about food. I love thinking about food. I love exploring food. I love cooking. I love going out to restaurants. A quick story in terms of a food challenge, which I inadvertently entered into about 7 years ago when my godson Christopher was born. I told his parents, Steve and Tina, that as a gift to them, I would come and cook for them once a week as a way to alleviate some of the stress of being new parents. This was their first child. So I started going over there on Wednesday nights, and a couple of weeks went by and even more time, and every week I would go over and cook, and quickly determined that I could never repeat a meal. That was my challenge to myself. Well, if this had only gone on for a few months, it might have been one thing, but it went on for 4 years. So for 4 years, every Wednesday pretty much, I cooked. I tried very hard never to repeat a meal, which gave me a great opportunity to explore new cuisines, new spices, new techniques, all kinds of things. So it was really an awful lot of fun. Also, I wrote a cookbook for my brother and his girlfriend this year because they were complaining that they kind of run out of recipes. So I actually wrote them a cookbook called The Fundamentals of Cooking. And it's really not a book of recipes, but it's really about how to think about cooking, about understanding what basic tools you need, understanding flavors and how they go together, how to balance flavors, basic methods of cooking, a few tips, basic tricks and tips. So I really enjoyed doing this for them, and I hope that they'll get into the fun and creativity of cooking and not worry about, following recipes to the letter of the law. Finally, I love interacting with people. I have hundreds of hours of teaching experience, classroom teaching experience, working with teenagers all the way up to senior executives. So I'm very familiar with being spontaneous in a classroom or in a group setting. Also as a choral conductor, obviously you've got to keep people's attention and motivate them to pay attention and make a beautiful sound. So I'm very comfortable in front of people, and I love to take all of this life and professional experience and put it to use as a culinary tour operator for FTC Four Lobe. And that's it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thanks.